Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with Midweek Live. It's a Wednesday live, very exciting. Hopefully you've been keeping your eye on our channel. Lots of interesting things. I really feel a little bit off today. I think it's because I did some recording in here yesterday regarding this area right here. Hello, Green Butterfly. Lovely to have you in. You are our first in. Having said that, I think I am a couple of minutes early, which I didn't plan it. What happened was I sat down, got it all set up and thought, well, it's set up. I may as well just go early. So welcome, everyone. For those of you slowly popping in, beautiful Green Butterfly, Fluffy Kitten, lovely to have you here. Don't forget, guys, to pop your live chat and not your top chat. And I can't find it. Is it here? Is that it? Oh, there it is. Oh, hello. They've moved it over on me. Just to stress me out a little bit. Everyone, pop your live chat on. Beautiful Margaret, lovely to have you here. Pop your live chat and not your top chat. If you want to see everyone's message, you kind of have to have it on a live chat. Or all. Chat all. I think there's two different versions I've noticed, because when I went on Crazy Poppy's live not long ago, no, it wasn't Crazy Poppy's live, it was Middle Earthian's live. When I was on hers not long ago, mine come up as all and not as live. So some of them are different. There she is. Speaking of her, hi Middle Earthians. Your ears must have been burning. I was saying that when I was on your live the other day, I didn't have a live chat to pop on. I had on a chat all. So that was totally different to what I have here. Really weird. Beautiful Luana, lovely to have you here. Middle says we are still on 23,600. Yes, we are. Hopefully by next live we might be up a little bit more. I almost was late. Oh no, you're early. I'm early. You see, I got on about 3 or 4 minutes early, something like that. So don't think you're late, guys. Don't think you're late. All right, so lots to talk about. You did see a short yesterday. Well, excuse me. What happened in that short? I chose the yarn for our annual project, the jacket. Now you didn't see all the yarn. You might have seen little snippets of it when I pulled it off the shelf. So if you want to watch that over and over again, you can check out some of the colors that were in those packs. Now, as you can see, some of them were bits like that. Don't look at the purple, because it wasn't purple. Some of them were little small bits, only because I know I have some more around it. I've just got to find it. And but it was all the right colors were in there. So there you go. Green Butterfly says water time. Middle says drink up. Okay, I've got my water here. This time I've got ice, because it's like a gazillion degrees here in Melbourne today. I don't know if it's 32 or 35 or 30. It's like a gazillion degrees. And I've been running around, so I'm a little bit flustered. So cheers, everyone. There's lots of ice in here today. Nice and cool. Oh, yeah, that's nice. 32 here. 32 where you are. 32 degrees where you are, says Green. I think it's 32 here, actually, Green. Something along those lines, but I tell you, just walking from my house to the car, oh, I melted. Beautiful Raylene. Hi, Raylene. How are you going? Hope you are well. Hope you are well. Hope everyone is well. I just wanted to have a really good chat today about two big things. As you know, yours truly did a little... I don't know what you want to call it, a reel, a short. I think YouTube calls them shorts here on the channel, showing everyone what colors I may be using for our annual project this year. Get excited. You don't see them all. You see bits and bobs, you know, you just see a little bit here and there. So you don't see them all. All right. And Middle says, I now have my clock app. Oh, that's a good idea. The world time, so that from my live, I know roughly what time it is in Australia. I know, right? I was on your live the other day. We had a bit of silliness, didn't we? We had a bit of fun. Oh, Anna. Hi, Anna. Lovely to have you here. Welcome, welcome. You're here on the right day. Fluffy Kitten says, everybody's saying hello. That's great. Great idea, Middle. I know, Green. I actually do have a world app on my phone. Not an app, it's part of the phone. Once you put the clock in, you can actually see what time it is in some countries, but it doesn't have all of them, I don't think. Yes, we did, and Fluffster might be the queen of my corner. You need to get yourself a little niche that's not the same as mine, hun. Get yourself something that's just about you, Middle, something that's all about you. Now, you spend a couple of weeks thinking about what's about you. Maybe the little thing you've got on the back of your wheelchair, that little thing that, I don't know what that's called. What is that thing that stands up like that so people can see you? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's for? I'll be a good girl next time. No, you won't, Fluffs. We know you. You've shown your true colours. The flag. Yeah, you can say, instead of saying the corner, you can say come next to the flag or right behind the flag or whatever you want to call it. You can call it something else. You know, make it your own. Yeah. Make it your own. All right, so getting right along, we are going to talk about two big things. Obviously, the jacket. The other thing is the blanket. How is everyone going with the blanket? Now, I put a hold on the blanket because these squares are pretty big and it's going to take you a while to finish them. This is where you should be. If I can get that thread out the way. You should be there with one of your pieces. Now, you need to do 3 more pieces. So, go ahead and do your 3 pieces, I should say. Just go ahead and do your 3 pieces and meet me back here. I think I put it down for the border row down for looking. By the way, we have a public holiday, I think, on the 26th of February. Do we? Melburnians, help me out here with that. I think we do. Help me out, guys, because I can't remember. Otherwise, it'll be a normal day. But I put on the 29th of February, we're doing part 4. It's part 4 of the blanket. And that's getting all your pieces sorted out and possibly finishing off the whole blanket. But don't quote me on it in case the video's too big and I can't fit it all in. I might not be able to fit it all in one video. We'll see. Middle says, Fluffster, you are not going to be good. Well, I'm open to ideas for my niche. Yes, good on you, Middle. Green Butterfly says, thumbs up. Thank you. Thumbs up cost you guys nothing at all. But Fluffster might still be the queen. I can see that happening. Raylene says, no. What does no mean? Oh, you're not ready for it, are you? Raylene, what for? What for? What are we talking about, Raylene? Are you talking about the blanket or are you talking about what? Oh, Middle's got her own channel and she's doing her own thing. And she said, get into the naughty corner. And I said, no, don't do the naughty corner. Do your own thing. Find what's good for you, what suits you. The naughty corner suits me because I have that little, like, nook, if you will. I don't know what to call that. We'll give it a word. It's called, how do you spell that? B-L-L-L-L-L-P? No. So Middle, find your little niche thing, your little spot, and you can do that instead. But otherwise, do that. That's fine. So there you go. This is where you should be with your blanket, guys. Now, if you're not, don't worry about it. There's plenty of time. I could hold the final part of the blanket up for another week and a half, if you like. Not next week, the week after. Whatever suits you. Remember, whatever suits you guys. That's the first part. That's actually what we'd call the first part of your blanket complete. When I say first part, obviously you need to do your next 3 squares, but it's the main bit and it's done and you don't have to worry about that anymore. You just have to do your next 3 squares. Then we'll start putting them all together, you know, like that, pushing them in and nooks and pulling things forward and out and in. And she's lost the plot already. And then we'll start doing that. Yeah. All right. So I've got to go back again. I've made a big mess here. I've got 2 pages going at the same time. All right. So the beginning of this week, what did we do? I think I did some pattern writing. I can't remember what I did on Tuesday. What did I do Tuesday? Who knows? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? I think I uploaded the blanket, the 3rd part of the blanket Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? It was. It was Tuesday. 3rd part of the blanket. Or was it Friday? It doesn't matter, right? It's in the past. Let's leave it there. We're having our live today and we're doing a video vlog at some stage tomorrow a small video vlog will go up. It won't be a big one because I'm not ready for it. I keep saying I'll get the big one ready, I'll get the big one ready, and I'm not ready for that. So I'm just going to do a little small vlog just discussing what we've done in January and February and where we should be and where we're not. I know where we're not, so I've got it all written down and ready for me to talk about tomorrow in the video. It'll just take too long on the live to talk about it. And then Friday, we're doing Sherry B Live Antics project. That's it. That's all you see. It's done. Now, the lovely lady who asked me a question, what was her name? Ashley. She's not on at the moment, but I'll just let Ashley know that I made that in the 4-ply because that's the colour. Let's try that again. That's the size yarn we chose last week. Well, Cherry B chose last week because I wanted that size for this project. But looking at the size of it, you could use an 8-ply. That's a 4-ply or a light 2 weight. It's a lightweight thread. Or you could use an 8-ply DK weight 3 weight. It'll come up a lot bigger, but you could use that as well. So if you're watching this afterwards, Ashley, you can use the 8-ply to answer your question. I will also mention that in the tutorial. So when you see the tutorial, you'll know that you're able to use an 8-ply. Again, it will come out a lot bigger. That's all I want to say about that. But it's not a very small project either, and it's not a really big one. But it's not a small project. For a small project, it has a lot of stitches in it. And I think the final round ended up with 108 stitches. Oh, is it something in the round? Did I let too much out? But I think it ended up to be 108. No, it might have been 117. Might have been more. I don't know. But there was a lot of stitches towards the end. So even though it's a small project, there's a lot of stitches to fit in there. They're plain. All you're doing is double crochet. I tell a lie. Double crochet, chains. There is, I'm probably giving too much away now. There are picots. But in the tutorial, I'll give you the easy version for those who are new to crochet, easy version of just chaining 3. Or if you want to take that risk and try the picot, I say take a risk. And I will do the picot nice and slowly for you. And in fact, it might even pay at one stage, maybe one stage tomorrow, I'll pop a short up doing a picot. I think I've already done one, to be fair. I've already done a short on the picot, and I think I've already done a reel on both Instagram and Facebook on the picot. If I haven't, I will pop one up tomorrow. If I have, it won't go up. No point putting it up twice. Yeah, but the picot is a very simple stitch if you just practice. But to be fair, if you can't do it, we can do a different version, which is just a chain 3 and a single crochet in the same spot. Pretty much the same thing, but not as difficult as a picot. All right, that's all I want to say about that. That's it. All right, the other thing I wanted to talk about is the actual, let's try that again, the actual jacket project. That I'm not ready for that to go up yet, even though we're 2 months in the year. Just means we'll have to do 2 tutorials in 1 week when we're ready to do it. And then in 2 weeks after that, we'll do the 3rd tutorial, which is the 3rd month. All right. So we'll be doing January and February's part of the blanket. They're probably better off done together anyways. I just want to get you started so that I can show you another step. And then gradually each month we can talk about where we're at and some ways to make things a lot easier for you, to make making the squares a lot quicker, to make weaving in a lot quicker, whatever it is, a lot easier, to use different types of joining your yarn. That's another one we're going to work on through this jacket as well. I'm going to use 3 different yarn joins through this jacket and giving you a choice whether you don't use my join that we usually use, because a lot of people say they don't like it, that's fine, and whether you use another join or whether you use that 3rd join. So there's so many different ways to connect your colors, so many different ways. You don't have to do it the way I do. Yeah. All right, that's that. So in each month there's going to be little tips on how to make things better for you, for your squares. Where are they? Down here. For your squares. Come on, you can do this, Mary. Better for you for your squares, but also other things within our jacket that we're going to do for our jacket. I'm going to do little step-by-steps throughout the year. So if you find that you're not making the same size as ours and you're making a shorter size, you can go ahead of yourself if you want, because you will see some of the tips throughout the year of how to maybe put it together. You'll see a schematic at some stage. It's not a mystery project. We all know about it. So I'll have a schematic all drawn up for you, and I'm trying to work it out with Excel. I'm not very good at Excel. It's taking me a long time. But I'm trying to work it out with the Excel program to make it look good for you to have a look at. Yeah. So you guys can check it out and see what you see if you want to go further, you can. All right. But I will give everyone the amount of squares they will need by the second part of the jacket. You'll all know the amount of squares you will need for your size, or you'll know what hook size you need to use, what yarn. And by the way, quick heads up, I'm using 8-ply Bendigo Woolen Mills wool. All right. So you can use any 8-ply you have, 8-ply acrylic, 8-ply wool, 8-ply cotton. Just do the gauge swatch with us. And again, the gauge swatch will be this guy right here. Whoops. Oh, I dropped the purple one. You pick that one up. The gauge swatch will be this one right here. All right. So you'll get one of these ones, not in this particular color combination and not in this yarn. This is acrylic. But when I do mine in the wool, if they're the same size, better, because then you'll know exactly. Doesn't make a difference because you weren't doing this jacket anyways. Better for me. Then I'll know exactly how many squares you'll need outright. I don't even have to think about it. I just need to get your measurements right. Now, with the measurements, there's not going to be a big difference between each measurement. I'm going to keep extra small, small, and medium roughly in the same. I know it's going to look a little big for extra small, but roughly in the same vicinity. And then large to 2 extra large, roughly in the same vicinity, and then 3 extra large to 5 extra large, again, roughly in the same vicinity. So it's not a massive change between sizes. And being a jacket, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit big on you, as long as it's not like it's falling down off you. That's different. But I will work out sizes before I even make this. No, we'll have to make the square first. Otherwise I can't work the sizes out. But before I even put part 1 of the tutorial up, all the sizes will be all set and good and ready to go. So I'm not really ready for part 1 this week, which is okay, because the rest of this week we had our video vlog and we have our Live Antics project, which was due on the 23rd of February anyways. And you know what? I'm going to have a drink because my throat it's so hot today, guys. Cheers. I haven't drank enough today. I think I took too much. Excuse me. It's just so loud. All right. We're under control. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. Now, I'm not getting any chats, so I'm assuming no one's talking. Oh, they are talking. Oh, would you look at that? I'm not getting any chats. These chats weren't coming up. What is going on? Oh, I wasn't seeing any of this. What is going on? Oh, they're telling you to drink. I haven't been seeing any of this. Can you believe it, Raylene? I think next public holiday is March the 11th of March. Oh, did I get over myself? I don't know what I was thinking. And I'll change my paperwork now. That's good. You are right. She said, I'm not ignoring you guys. I just wasn't getting any of the chat. Very unusual, yeah. There's Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Lovely to have you here. I have missed everything. Someone send her a phone message. This has happened once before. I do apologize, guys. She's on a roll, isn't she? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, wow. Look at all these messages. Pretty colours for the square. Thank you. I don't think those will be the colours, Anna, by the way. We've been telling you for 20 minutes to drink and take a break. I kept talking because I didn't see any chat. That's hilarious. Let's have another drink. I'm going to have Do I have to keep pressing that chat thing to get chat now, do I? Well, I hope not. Oh, I do too. Look at this. Now there's more. This is hilarious. Didn't for the last 10 minutes. Must be internet. Yeah, it is. What do you think, Mary? My new niche, the naughty spot. Oh, you could use that if you like. Just be wary you don't get naughty people on, like real naughty people. You don't want that kind. And you know, it's funny because they do get on. And they will get on and they will try everything. And you got to do something to get rid of them. I've tried everything. They just keep coming back. All right. So obviously I missed all that chat and I, again, apologize. So obviously my chat is not working here. So I have to keep checking. Oh, I put a block for one thing for my channel, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, if you go into your block section, you can type in certain words. I have blocked certain words, which is why sometimes some of your comments get hidden. And they say, why was my comment hidden? I didn't say a bad word. But when I check the sentence, the actual word itself can come across a little bad. So I tend to block it. And I do that a lot with certain words. So if you can get a chance, middle, very certain words you can actually block. Even before they try to type that naughty stuff up, you can block it. They can type all that they like. Their comment will go hidden if it's a really naughty word. Only if it's a naughty word. Which I've had to actually type those words in my block section. I'm thinking, ew. But I did block them on purpose. Having said that, there might be a few words that I did miss because I don't know all the naughty ones because I'm such an angel. I know people like I'm trying to think who Raylene, she's cringing, laughing her head off. Who else? Not Green, because she's an absolute angel. Green, aren't you, Green? I did one generic thing, but I might go back and put specific words. I did actually put specific words, and not a lot of them, just ones that I thought were totally wrong for the world to see. And then I didn't do a lot, just did a few. And then hope for the best. But still, the naughty people get on. And they're so naughty. I'm cheeky, not naughty. Middle's not naughty, just cheeky. See, now some of my chat's coming back up again, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But if Ashley gets on, I'll let her know again about the 8-ply. If not, I'll send her a message and let her know. I won't. I'll just put it up on the community board post. She reads everything anyway, so we'll just do that. When she gets a chance, she'll read it. I give her credit there. She reads everything. She's really good like that. All right, so letting you know that I'm on track for this week's Live Antics project by Cherry Bee. And one more time, shall we do another sneak peek? And it's a little peeko. Oh, that's enough. You can't have too much of a good thing. You can't. You're not allowed. She says, checking all these messages in case they're missing. And they're not missing. I'm so nervous now. So I'm going to keep checking every 5 minutes. To let everyone know, the 4-ply cotton that I used a 3mm hook with it. So you can use a 2.5, a 3, or a 3.5. Oh, you missed it, did you? Let's do it again. Ready? Just one more time. And oh, wait a minute, that's not enough. Let's try this again. Oh, too much now. Wait, that's enough. Oh, naughty girl. I do that often because these are live antique projects. Now, let me have another drink of water, guys. Cheers. Oh, let's do this. Turning it around. And Carmen, that's the one. Carmen chose the purple. This is an 8-ply. Thank you, Green Butterfly. I have another one. This is an 8-ply, and you can use a 4mm hook with that, or a 3.5, or a 4.5, depending on your tension. Yeah. All right. So that's that. Well, now that it's not a public holiday on the 26th, I don't know why I've got that on the brain. Maybe I'm thinking 26th of January, which was last month. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of March. I don't know. Anyway, it's not a public holiday. So Monday I will have pattern writing day as normal. I put down Tuesday pattern writing day because I thought it was a holiday Monday. I don't know why I thought it was a holiday. But let's put down pattern writing day on Monday. And Tuesday we will probably get, I don't know. Maybe we can do the blanket part 4 on Tuesday. Are we ready for part 4 of the blanket? Can I have a yes or a no to some of our live people on? Are you ready for part 4? And I'll just see if there's a lot of people ready. We'll go ahead and do part 4. If there's only a few people, I might hold it out until the week after. Catherine says no. Oh, I'm itchy now. I touched that cotton. That's why. Dust everywhere. Mary, I'll be messaging you hopefully by the end of the week about the weights of my yarn choices for the blanket. Luana's not ready. Catherine's not ready. Do you want me to wait one more week? I said this week coming, but we can wait another week. It's better for me because look at this. This is gone. This no longer works. It's ready to go, but happy to wait. I haven't started part 1, but I don't mind you posting it. Look at Google. Let's try YouTube. YouTube, it'll stay there. It's not going anywhere. I haven't started. You've done that already. Yes, for me and Anne McSee. Oh, you're both ready. Raylene, you were ready before I even started. You were ready before part 3, weren't you? Raylene was ready 100 years ago. She gets ready before I even finish. How do you do this, Raylene? Doesn't your hand go like this? Doesn't it break? Mine's broken. Look, no matter which way I put it, it's just gone. Look. She's an exaggerator, really. She does exaggerate a little bit. It is a little bit sore, to be fair. But all right, look, we've got a couple of 3 yeses and 1, 2 no's, and we don't know about the rest. So let's book it for, I catch up later if that helps others. Well, look, let's book it for next Thursday, 29th of February. All right, we'll book it in for Thursday. Are we happy with that? Rayleigh's laughing. Are we happy for Thursday, guys? We'll book it for Thursday coming. No, not tomorrow. Thursday week. Yeah? Is everyone happy with that date? Can we get a yay or a nay? Yes or no? And then on Tuesday, I can maybe put a short up or something. Or maybe if I get time to talk about the blanket, I will. Good to go for then. Yes. Everyone's saying Thursday of next week. All right, look, we'll leave it at Thursday of next week at this stage. Yes, Fluffy Kitten says yes. Green Butterfly, okay. All right, we're all good for Thursday. Okay. All right, we'll leave it to Thursday. Now, I was going to do it on Tuesday because I thought there's nothing booked for that day, but I might give people a little bit more time, so we'll book it for Thursday, giving me an extra time to finish my squares. I haven't done any of the squares since I spoke to you last. They're still just sitting there. So I'll finish them over the weekend. Oh, hi, Kimberly. Lovely to have you here, Kimberly. Welcome. Yes, that's fine. Going on a cruise on Friday. Seriously. Oh, Raylene. That's not the same one that our young Karen's on, is it? Is it a different one or the same one? Because Karen's going on one. I don't know what day she's going. Luana says yes. All right, so Thursday, not tomorrow, but Thursday coming, which is the 29th of February, we will put part 4 of the blanket. If I can get it all done within part 4, then it'll be the final part. If not, we may have to wait another week for part 5. Mary, do you wrap your wrists sometimes? I do everything. My wrists go everywhere. I'm terrible at crocheting. Isn't that weird? I mean, I'm not terrible at crocheting. I know what I'm doing, but at the actual act of doing it. Sorry, Mary, I'm doing a Persian style crochet blanket by Jayne Crow. Get out. Do you like that, Anna? Ouch. All good, darling, all good. The idea of making things is to let's try that again. Make things by other creators too. You don't just stick to one. It's okay. I know. And I know people on here do the achooing as well. Achoo. Oh, yeah, they do that all the time. Lots of fun, Raylene. Yes, I know, right? Thanks, Grammy Will. I was all broken. Mine's broken, Fluffy. Oh, mine's broken. What a time, says Middle. I mean, Green and Middle. Cheers. Middle wants to go with Raylene on the cruise. Everybody wants to go with you, Raylene. I'm not really big on cruises, but I do like holidays, so I'll go for the holiday. I'll go for a holiday for sure. All right. So now that we've cleared that up, at this stage we have Monday's pattern writing day next week. Let's start from the very beginning. Tomorrow, I can't remember what I said about tomorrow. Should have turned them around, eh? What I say, there'll be a video vlog of some sort. I'll tell you what I've been wanting to do. So I might do that. And the video vlog will be in here, and the camera might be dropped a little bit. It'll be right here next to my yarn winder. And I might do a stash busting video that I've been promising for a long time about wrapping yarn, placing them in tubs, labeling them, and getting them sorted out for stash busting projects that we're going to be doing throughout the year this year, be they big or small. No matter what size, you will need all your bibs and bobs left over from your stash. You'll have a cotton tubs, you'll have acrylic tubs, and you'll have wool tubs. And you're going to wind them all up, and I'll just sort out a whole video for you so you know what you're doing. And in that video as well, you'll get some information on what's happening, what happened the past 2 months, what should have been happening by now, and what's going to happen for the next 4 weeks. So you'll get all that information in tomorrow's video vlog. So to be a real quick one, it won't take too long, I hope. She says, she says, let me have another drink. But we'll play it all by ear, and I'll just do the best I can. So cheers. Cup number 1, done. Let's fill her up. And away we go. All the ice is melted though. It didn't take long, did it? And cheers again. Oh, but it's still cold. Nice and cold. All right, let's go here for a minute. Sorry, Middle. Maybe next time. Yeah, I know. Vacation or cruise. I'm good with both, yes. You should cruise on overseas to Australia. Over to Australia. That would be good, eh, Fluffs? Trust me, I want to. Well, look, I'm struggling today for some reason. Let's have another drink. To be fair, I spent the whole morning quiet, sitting in a corner, doing the Live Antics project. So maybe that's what it was. I just wasn't talking. I did a little bit of talking before the live because I went to the shops and did some groceries and came back as you do. What a life, hey? Such a boring life I live. You do grocery shopping. Is that all you do? That and crochet. So Thursday video vlog, Friday Live Antics project, Monday I have pattern writing day, Tuesday I'll have something I haven't decided yet because I didn't think. Thursday the blanket, you didn't think. Thursday the blanket, and Friday we'll have the beginning of the jacket. Fingers crossed I am ready for it by Friday. But I do have the colours sorted out, so it's a matter of just making a few of the squares, getting sorted out for measurements. And as you know, I've done that kind of a blanket. Oh, the jacket, it's over there now. I've done that jacket before, plenty of times before, but this is just a recent one. So it won't be difficult to work out the sizes. It's very similar to that one. Might be a little tiny different in measurements because it's a different thread. That one was acrylic. The one we are making is wool, and the one you'll be making can be cotton, wool, or acrylic, as long as you make them in the 8-ply DK weight 3-weight yarn. If you are using another weight, you have to sort out the measurements yourself. Yeah. If you can get the squares, get them to be the same size as ours, then you can use whatever thread you like. Just remember that once your squares are on, you will be doing border rows around it as well. So we'll be having like, I don't know if I'm doing a ribbed edge yet, if I'm just doing the doubles, like that was just plain doubles all the way around. May just stick to that, it's a lot easier. But I will be doing a little rib ribbing on our wrist because I like to, it's going to be big, right? So I like to close that wrist up a little bit. So I will be doing big around the wrist. Let's try that again. Ribbing around the wrist. And I really haven't decided whether to do ribbing here. I might just do doubles all the way down, do a few rows of doubles. But again, we'll just wait until halfway through the year for us to talk about that. I would have already decided beforehand, but not right now. I haven't decided yet. That one is just doubles. It would look nice in ribbing as well, a ribbed edge, a front post, back post edge. If you did more rows, you could have buttons and buttonholes as well. And what else can I tell you about the jacket? That I can talk about it on the jackets video. Yeah. Let's do that in case I'm missing chat again. I'm missing chat again. Can you believe this? My chat is really playing up. Wow, it really is. Is Sherry in? Hi, Sherry. I'm going to do a another show of your project. I bet she has other special drinks. There's nice clear drinks in there. All right, Sherry, are you ready, hun? We'll do another. I flashed a blanket. I flashed a little tiny project for our Live Antics project for you. And we're going to do it again. Are you ready? Did I miss you saying how many colors we would like? No, not yet. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's way too much. Way too much. And that's your Live Antics Cherry Beat, the color combination that you chose. Catherine, no, I haven't talked about the colors yet of the jacket. I did do a little sneaky video yesterday, like a little short or a reel over on Instagram, a reel on Facebook, and a short here on YouTube of me picking the colors out. Oh. And if you looked at those colors carefully, you pretty much know what they are. But I haven't talked about where they're going to go yet, so I don't know the amounts you'll need. That's what I need to work out before Friday week. Not tomorrow, Friday week, yeah? So there you go. Catherine's having a bit of a giggle. No, so we will talk about those colors when part 1 of the video goes up. Now, part 1 will just be about the amounts of yarns you will need, will be about the jacket project. Again, it is not going to be a secret project, so you will see the schematics on part 1. So you get to see the whole look of what it'll look like. I may not have the colors on it because I don't know how to put colors on. Well, I do know how to put colors on, what's it called? Excel, but I don't know how to put the 4 or 5 colors in the one. I'll work it out, and if I can't work it out, it won't be colored. If anything, I'll color it in. You know how bad my coloring in skills are? I don't think so. Forget it. So, no, I probably won't color it in, but you'll see the schematics of the squares and how they will go for your size on the very first part of our video. And then throughout the year, we will talk about the squares. We'll talk about different versions of putting the squares together, giving you an option. Drink up, Mary. Thanks, Middle. I will. Cheers. And as of Wednesday of next week, this will look different again because I'm pulling a whole lot of... I put the yarn back on the shelf when I did that video. So maybe you can see some of them. Oh, you can't because I mixed it up on purpose. I'm so naughty. I'm so naughty. I want to keep the surprise until the Friday when we do the jacket, when we start the jacket. Not do it. We're going to do it all in one part. Forget it. It's going to take you a long time. It's going to take a long time. So on Friday when we start our jacket, you'll have all the information that you will need. You'll have the hooks. I say hooks because with the ribbing I might use a different hook, a smaller hook, obviously, to make that ribbing a little tighter than the rest of the jacket. The yarns, the colors, the amounts for your sizes, the schematic. You'll have it all in part 1. If I get time to do the actual square in part 1, then you'll have that too. Or that can come up the very next day, which will be, I won't say the Monday because that's my pattern writing day, which will probably be the Tuesday or something. Yeah, but that's in a week and a half away. So the Friday is not The jacket's not this Friday. It's next Friday. And if I don't get the square completed in this part of the jacket, then that'll come up on the Tuesday of the next week. So, yeah, it's going to take a little time. That's what the video vlog tomorrow will be all about. It'll be discussing what's happening and why it's taking so long for things to get through, how I've got some personal projects on the go as well. I have a very big personal project for me. What? They're saying, what are you talking about? Well, I need it for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. And I don't think I'll get this jacket ready by then. It's too big. And I'm doing something a little different for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. But I will be wearing it for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. And it's like every year I make something a little unusual. A lot of times I put my letters on the side of my jeans that I'm wearing. That'll probably happen again this year. But I'm going to do that early. I'm going to be doing that around May. I don't want to be caught up in July at the last minute doing things for the sheep show. And it's only for me to wear too. It's not because I'm having a stall there at all. I'm not doing a stall. It's just for me to wear there. And that's it. All right. I need all the wool from Bendigo Mills to cover me. Oh, do you? Catherine, you and me both, I think. Yesterday we had a problem with the program. I'll give it cheers, by the way. With my workout program. And I said to the my trainer, I'm going to go and do a walking workout out in the street. I'm going to go for a walk. And then if it doesn't work, pop it up on Wednesday, because I would have done my walk. So I went for my walk, came back, and she said, no, I've sorted it out. So I thought, what am I going to do? And she says, you have to do it today. Oh, okay. So I had to do the workout yesterday as well. So I ended up doing 2 workouts yesterday. A walking one and the actual the program that is set for me. I tell you what, I was tired last night. Physically drained. Not sleepy tired. Physically tired. So there you go. Things happen in the program, but today, like this morning for the first 3 or 4 hours, I did nothing. So now after the live, what have I got? Oh, a terrible stepwise. After the live, I have to do something. Some sort of exercise. So there you go. All right. So just getting back to crochet again. This is not a workout channel. This is a crochet channel. Getting back to the crochet again. Next week will be a nice full week as well. So doing our vest is not happening next week either. We're going to hold it out for another week. Hey, maybe I can get part of the vest done on Tuesday. Don't quote me on it. I think we'll be holding out another week. I did plan for it to happen not next week, the week after, and just focus on the vest only. By then we would have done part 4 of the blanket, and we would have done the first part of the jacket. So I thought instead, the week later, we'll just focus only on the vest and nothing else. Because a lot of people are still waiting for the vest to come through. So there you go. All right. I wish this yucky would go. You doing awesome, Mary. Oh, thanks, Catherine. I don't mention any words to do with that online, Catherine. I don't want to promote people being unwell. I just say if you're unwell, I hope you get better soon. Because everyone gets sick every week, and there's like 5 or 6 on that say, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick. So I just say, if you're sick, I hope you get better soon. I get sick once every 2 weeks now. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. I've been sick for a little while. Oh, I've just put the moz on myself. I know I have. But last year was a horrible year for me. I was sick all the time. It was a horrible year. The whole family was. We were all sick here. Non-stop. So fingers crossed that we don't get too sick this year. We can't afford to get too sick again. And I think, like I was saying, that because I was physically unwell, like I'm physically, a little bit overweight and the rest of it, when I was sick, it was worse. It was like worse. It just went on. Or maybe it's just age. I don't know. Maybe once you hit 29, things happen. It does when you hit 29. All the 28-year-olds are saying, what are you talking about? Going around in Tassie, is it at the moment? Oh, yucky stuffs are going around Tassie. You know what? I tell you what, when we were young and summer came, Nobody was sick in summer. We were all the vitamin D from the sun. Nobody was sick. Everyone was well, healthy. Nobody was sick. I've had it since Christmas. So see, people see these sicknesses are coming around. You're from Melbourne, aren't you, Fluffs? No, you're not from Melbourne. Daphne, hi Daphne, lovely to have you here. Do we want to have another look-see at the blanket square again? And you can all have a look-see how you are going with yours. On the plus side, I've lost weight. Oh, that's good. Fluffs, that's always a good thing. Yeah, it's always a good thing. You don't want to lose too much. That's a little bit unwell, just a little bit. Yeah. Listen to me, Dr. Mary. Dr. Mary. Oh, Adelaide. So Adelaide, Tassie, you guys are all sick. We're going to get it in Melbourne. We're in trouble. We're right in the middle there. We're going to get it. Melbourne's next. I cannot afford to be sick. Not this year. But there's your blanket. This is my catch-up year from about 3 years ago. This is why I didn't plan too much in that middle of the year. I've been doing this a lot lately, holding the middle of the year out for two reasons. Obviously, to catch up on the beginning of the year, because the beginning of the year is always way too busy with Valentine's, St. Paddy's Day, Easter, you know, all sorts of fun stuff. My birthday, it's always too busy, yeah? My birthday takes up so much time. And so we spend May to August just catching up on everything. This year, I didn't put too much at the beginning of the year because I don't want to be wasting my time catching up. What I want to do is try and do Australia's autumn and winter, the projects that people are wanting then, not do it the year later, like our hexagon cardigan, which we're going to do very soon, right? That's been done a whole year after I wanted to do it. So I don't want to be caught out like that. I want to be able to do the winter gear, autumn and winter gear in autumn and winter, because that's our main times for us here in Melbourne, Australia. But anyway, there's your blanket. I got so sidetracked. There's your little blanket square. It is the final round right there for this square. And then you need to complete your other 3 squares. Once they are done, we will get together and we will do part 4 of the blanket, which will be on the 29th of February, which is Thursday. Now, I'm going to actually probably get part 4 done a little bit earlier than Thursday, but I know it will take me hours to edit it. It'll actually take me hours to complete part 4, because when I say to you, okay, do this stitch and, you know, head off on your own and do 2,000 stitches, this is a big square, yeah? That's exactly what I'm doing. So I have to stop recording, sit back, relax, do my 2,000 stitches, and then start recording. So recording that video is going to take a few days to record. That's what happens with the larger projects, which is why I don't guesstimate it properly. Can I say guesstimate? Maybe guessing and estimate at the same time. I don't estimate it to be exactly on the day it should be, but it should be right for Thursday. I will have all those squares done by before this weekend. So putting it together, that'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, it should be ready to edit. So it should be done by Thursday. If not, I can swap the jacket information and Thursday to the Friday. Just swap those 2 days over. But more likely, Thursday, the 29th of February, you should get that. Again, as long as I don't get sick. I thought I had a spider web on me. There was some yarn. I thought, what's that? So spider webs here. So there you go. All right, let's see if I've missed chat. I don't know now because I can't trust this. I've missed it again. Can you believe this? That looks wonderful. Thank you, Daphne. What a time, says Green. Cheers. And I did mention the other day that the most water I drink in the small amount of time is on my lives, because you guys are really good. I need you guys sitting in my lounge room with me, or 22,000 of you. Sit in the lounge room. There's not going to be any room for anyone to sit. There's not even going to be any room in the lounge room. I don't know if I can fit no more than 50 people in that tiny little room. It's a very small room. I probably could. you know, a few people might have to sit on each other's laps, but we could work something out. So there you go. The live is where I drink the most water, which is a good thing. Well, it's a good thing. You need to do more lives then. If I did more lives, Fluff, there'll be no time to do the recording for the videos. You need your tutorials. And to be fair, I was even going to give up Wednesday's live. Oh, shock horror. Everyone's going, oh, no. Well, because firstly, it's not as busy. And secondly, it's a middle of the week and takes up way too much of my time. Like for now, I could have actually been editing for 3 hours, you know, 2 hours beforehand, 1 hour to get ready. It takes me a while to get ready and sort it out. I could have been editing that time. So I was going to give it up, but at this stage, I'll leave it where it is, yeah? Okay, she wouldn't be able to join our other the other lives. Well, this is June middle. No, well, I'm not going to give it up at this stage. No, don't give it up. Not at this stage. But I was actually the very second or third time I did it, I thought I'm done with the middle of the lives. I just can't do them in the middle of the week. And I struggle with it. So just heads up there so you all know that this is a lot of the time it puts me behind a few hours. But you guys wanted me, what can I do? I'll have to get up and do a song and dance on every live now. Maybe not a song. I'm not a good singer. But I can dance. And in fact, I don't do that much anymore these days either. What? Maybe once I lose a few kilos, I might be able to dance more. Things won't move as much. You have to do what your community wants. I know, right? But I can't do everything the community wants. I have a very big community. If 22,000 people told me they wanted something, I would, look, I'd go absolutely loony bin crazy. Even though I'm a little bit crazy already. We would be sad. Your party, my Wednesday routine. Your party, my Wednesday routine. Oh, you're part of the Wednesday, sorry. I'm a part of the Wednesday routine. Oh, it's okay. It'll still be there. I've been talking about it for years. I've still never stopped it. But we don't get a lot of people on the Wednesday live. To be fair, I don't get a lot of people on either of my lives, but Saturdays is more popular. And I think Saturdays is more popular because Melburnians can make it, Australians can make it. And then overseas, it's their Friday nights, for most people. And then they can make it. And in some places overseas, it's their Friday afternoons, where some people get like a roster day off or a weekly day off. Not everyone, but someone does off their work. So I can get more people on Saturdays, which is why that happens. But on a Wednesday, it's a little tiny bit different. You're part of my routine too, especially when we have the time change. I can't go on Saturdays, so I need Wednesdays live. I get that. You said Saturdays, Wednesdays, middles, Sundays, perfect. Well, middle, I can make Sundays some of the times, probably not all the times, because I do my Sunday mornings, I'm really quite busy because I don't do anything in the house during the week. The housework is just left. I just neaten, do the dishwasher, that's it. I just make sure the kitchen's a little bit clean. Hence the word a little bit, right? But I don't do as much housework. So Sunday mornings, that's probably about the only time we get to do any housework here in the house. Yeah. And to be fair, it's quiet in Sunday mornings here because people are sleeping. Not me, because I'm up all the time. I don't sleep in the morning. I do sleep a lot at night. I get to sleep a little bit earlier these days. Last night I had a late night. Don't know why. But usually I get to sleep really early. I don't even know it's happening. It just happens. And I think it's because of all the workouts that I've been doing lately. So that's always a good thing. But there we go. I get sidetracked again, don't I? I get really sidetracked. The other thing I wanted to mention real quickly, as we are next week, the end of February, we're going to want to get our St. Paddy's Day project up and running as well. And I don't want to be doing that at the last minute. So the first week of March, we will be doing a St. Patrick's Day project. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Get your greens and your blacks and your yellows and whatever else you have in stock. Notice how I've mentioned all those colours. Get them ready because we are doing a St. Paddy's Day project, which I'm not talking about, but I'll just let it pop up on the first week of March somewhere. One of those days, bang, it'll just go up. I won't plan it, it'll just go up on one of those days. The Tuesday, the Thursday, or the Friday. Those are the days where I upload something to the channel. Whether it be a short, I'm finding that Tuesdays is a good day for shorts. This giving you the option to practice a stitch before Thursday and Friday when the videos go up. So that's a good way to do the practice of your stitches, yeah? There it is again, losing all the chat. I'm having a lot of problems here. Why am I losing all this chat? Seriously. Saturday, I love Wednesdays, yes. Went to bed at 2 a.m, says Sherry, yes. Yes, yes. I don't even know if I have much green. I don't know. I don't have black, and I don't know about yellow. Still, that was IZ. I'm not sure what that means. Last night. All right, I do. You won't be using much of the yellow. It'll be like this much. And a little tiny bit of black. I'm sure you'll find a black somewhere. A little tiny piece of thread. I don't know. Even something as small as that. You know, even that's too big. There will be, that's not the right green, by the way, so don't look at that. There will be a little tiny bit of the yellow and a little tiny bit of the black. And then there'll be the green, obviously, because it's the St. Paddy's Day, yeah? I'm looking in my stash. I don't know if I have the right green in wool, so it might end up being in cotton, so heads up there. I have lots of colours. I'm a yarn addict. Oh, you know what, Sherry? I think we all are. Look at this. Look at this. I had a school ring the other day saying, yes, they will accept some yarn. So I'm going to drop another bag and a half off to a local school. Not the school, not a private school. It's one of the public ones. So, yeah, I will be dropping off a bag to them as well, which was relieving me of some of my old yarn. And some of these old yarns I'm talking about, let me tell you, in that particular bag, I think one of those yarns go way back into... Wow. Let's just say I was probably 29. No, I wasn't. Maybe 10 years with labels on still. But I don't have enough to make certain projects. That yarn's not made anymore, that sort of thing. So if I give it to the elderly citizens home or the schools, they can make use of it during their arts and craft project. So the lady there was quite interested. So there you go. Okay, last night, yes, I have lots of colours. You've said that already. I still say that's more than a quarter of your stash that we see. Got so much to say. Me too, Sherry. You see a little bit on it on that short, by the way, on the reel. Me too, yes. No shame, we all love yarn. Yes. I could open a yarn store, says Cherry B. Probably me too. And Green Butterfly says water time. So let's listen to Green Butterfly. Cheers, Green. I've almost finished that cup too. My family enables my yarn addiction. Don't you love family? Drink up again. Let's do another one because Middle says. Fluffy says, that's lovely of you to give to the old homes. Well, look, I know that they do little crafts and things anyways. The first place I gave it to, they were so welcoming. Said, oh, yeah, bring some more, bring some more. So I know there's another elderly citizens home around the corner. So I'm going to ask them first and then do some there. And that makes already 3 drop-offs. And we are talking yarn. I'm telling you, this yarn is no longer made. That is how old those yarns are. And I will never use them because I'm now a yarn snob. And I'm very fussy. This is the stuff I want to use now. Obviously Bendigo Wool and Mills, but also the fancy stuff. That's the yarn I want to use. That's why I call this the naughty corner. It's all the fancy stuff's in that little nook right there. Except this stuff here. That's not so fancy. I'm just trying to fill it up because I don't have a lot of fancy yarn. I have a lot of normal yarn as you do, but I don't have a lot of the fancy stuff. From there onwards and all up there is the fancy stuff. This stuff here is just not just, but it's Lion Brand. It's a Lion Brand roving yarn. I don't really like roving yarn. I have used it before on the channel. I'm not a grand lover of it. I used one roving yarn on a channel where I was using it and it was coming undone in my hands while I was crocheting. I went, what? I was just a gentle, what? It's just breaking. So there you go. And it happens. That's why I don't like roving yarn. Roving yarn, when it's together, it works well. But whilst you have it as a piece of thread, if you give it a gentle tug, that's just going to break. It breaks. It shouldn't. If it's wound properly, it shouldn't. It should be easier to work with and everything's fine. But once you pull at it, it can break. This is the problem with roving yarn. All right, let's do that because every time, here we go. Crocheting a full granny square and really love the neatness of them. The art of learning new skill. Well, with our square, I love this one because it is a sunburst kind of a square. It gives that, which is why I call it a sunburst or a sunflower. It gives it that real push, yeah? The real push. I love that look. I really do love that look. And I love working with squares. When I was younger, I used to hate granny squares. I hated them so much because they were never straight, and it wasn't them, it was the person doing them, which wasn't me. Clearly, but they were never straight, and I don't know, the stitches didn't add up, and I was just so grumpy, such a grumpy grumps, yeah. And eventually I just got it, and I thought, is that all? What? It took me years, and is that all? What do you think of new Granny Square yarn? You know what, Fluffs? I haven't used it. I know that Crazy Poppy Lady did a tutorial on hers, I think. I think she did. Or she did a tutorial on how she did the squares. Not so much, I can't remember, but I know she did something on it. But I haven't used it yet. Now, who said it? Who was it? It was Fluffs. You get yours readily available over there in Adelaide or where you are, Fluffs, because I haven't seen it here in Melbourne yet. Maybe I'm just not looking. To be fair, I haven't been in Spotlight for a long time because I don't need yarn, so I won't go to Spotlight. I really refuse to go to Spotlight if I don't need anything. So there you go. But if I was either given that yarn or if I was out and about and I find the yarn, I will purchase it just to try it out of curiosity. The thing with that, and I know I've seen a lot of people do it, where everyone's tension is different and it will take you a long time to get your square right. All right. If you've done it before and it's worked for you perfectly, you're very lucky. That means your tension is fantastic. If I was to do it because my tension's weird, guarantee you it wouldn't work for me and I'd have to do a few more tries. But you know what? I might try it one day out of curiosity. The bonus is you won't have any threads. That's the excitement about it. No threads. Nothing to weave in. So it's very exciting. I think it's really exciting. Whether it works is another story. Has anyone tried it? Please let me know if you've tried the new Granny Square yarn where there's no cutting and the colours just happen to roll into the next for the next round. Let me know if you've tried it because I'm curious, yeah? I tell you what, though, we're having a lot of trouble with this chat today for some reason. Oh, here we go. See, I lose all the chat. I have to keep refreshing it. Oh, I did lose a lot, isn't it? The square is like your blanket beginning. Yes. Beginning. I think she did a review on it. Middle. Yes. No, you might be right. Scares me. I watch Poppies. No, says Fluffy. I got some. It comes in the mill end bags. Does it, Raylene? Have you tried it? It's kind of tricky. I bought 2 skeins. Gave up trying to make it work. Don't want to fiddle with it. I'll stick to the regular way. Okay. I haven't tried it yet, might get some and do a review myself. That's a really good idea. Nothing worse than not being able to try anything once. I haven't seen in Spotlight Taz yet. Seen a lot of people having problems with attention to neatness. See, that's what I'm worried about. You don't like it, Sherry B. So I've got a lot of negative responses from it. Yeah. Sherry's tried it, Mary. Yes. I tried it, so decided just to do a plain double crochet blanket. Okay, you didn't like it either, did you, Raylene? Well, it's probably likely I won't like it because I'm a little old school. And that's the word, a little. And I can see me wanting to, I need control over my crochet. It's like anything. If I don't have control over my crochet, I won't do it. It's like, nope, no, it's not happening. No. Which is why I don't like to do graph gans, because I just can't control how that's going to work, how they are going to work. Having said that, there might be a little something interesting happening in the woodwork for me, not for you guys, because I'll never do one on the channel, but something personal. So there you go. I'll make some hats with it. Okay, look, you know what? You can use the yarn for anything else. I personally don't know whether I want to do it. I don't know whether I want to play with it on the channel. I really have to think about it. Yeah. Every time I look over here, I'm looking at the Live Antics project. It's so cute. I love it. But I'm so fussy. I like weird things. They're thinking she's done something weird. Not really. It's not that weird. It's, something you've seen, something similar maybe. You'll need chains, double crochet, and picot stitches. Now, if you can't do picots, that's okay. I show you an easy version of how to just single crochet, chain 3, and then single crochet, and then you keep going into your round for the pattern. So you don't have to do a picot, but I'll be doing picots as well. I'll be doing picots, really. That's what I'll be doing. And if anybody else wants to do the other version, the new crocheter, they can do the other version. So you'll get that opportunity to do both versions. So don't get scared to do the project thinking, oh, I'm not going to do it because there's picots in it. Don't worry, I'll give you the easy version. I can do picots. I just don't like them. Does that put me in the naughty corner? No, actually, middle, it doesn't. Because to be fair, I'm not a grand lover of them. But I believe they do look pretty. They look very girly. They're kind of girly, lacy, yeah. I'm trying to support an Aussie farmers, all your Aussie farmers mostly buying wool and wool blend. Good idea. Pico, boo, I see you. Look, you don't have to do the picot. You can do the single crochet chain 1. Try it again. Single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the same space. It's not as nice as the picot, but it gives that similar sort of look, just to make it look a little tiny bit lacy, but not a lot lacy. Just giving away way too much. Way too much. But you will see that project on Friday. Let's have another little sneak peek. Why? Because we can. Oh, way too much for you guys. Sorry, no more. No more sneak peeks for you. So that's coming up on Friday, and tomorrow you will have a video vlog. I hope to get that recorded and edited relatively quickly for you. It shouldn't take too long, but you never know. Sad for us selling wool lambs for $20 and $31 today, as a drought is here where I live. Oh, that's no good. Water time, says Green. So cheers. Water time it is. And I'm done with that guy. Let's give another guy a chance. Is this the third cup? Oh, this is the third cup. Yay! I'm very excited. Let's put it down, though, because I've had a lot to drink. Fluff says, your hair is pretty, growing out nicely. Look, it's taking its time. To be fair, Fluffy, the other day, I didn't do the straight. I left it curly. And it was like this. It kind of went, woof. and then went down. I went, no, 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 no. So I straightened that little fringe right there, tuck it under here. There's quite a bit. There's quite a bit now, see that? When I get it down to about here, I'll try the curly tops again. But right now, it's a terrible look. It really is. But you can't see it because I blow wave this down. But if I didn't blow wave this down, it would be like, in the old days, it used to be little ringlets here. Now it's like a little woofy, frizzy. Oh, it's terrible. So I keep it like this. I've got to drink it until the jug is either almost empty or empty. Thanks, Middle. Catherine says, it's 30 degrees here in Rose Garland. It's pretty hot here. I'd say it's 32 degrees here. I was at the 4th cup. Are you sure? Really? No. No. Pretty sure I only poured the water twice. So that makes it the 3rd cup. Did I pour it twice or 3 times? She can't count, guys. Doesn't matter. Let's have another drink. You only counted 3. I only counted 3 too, Middle. Okay, we've got someone coming up the driveway. Looks like a van. Might be a delivery. We'll hear ding dong in a minute if it is. Drink, Mary, drink, Catherine. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be in the bathroom all night. The bonus is if I drink as much as I can, I literally stop around 7 p.m. I only drink a little bit at dinner time because I don't want to be in the bathroom all night. I don't get enough sleep as it is. I can't afford to be up all night, go to the bathroom as well. What? They're saying, what are you talking about? But that's true. I really don't get enough sleep. I need my sleep. Need my sleep. All right. So that's that. What are we on? We're on 1 hour and 11 minutes. Okay. Then another quick update. Tomorrow you're getting video vlog. Friday you're getting the live antics from Sherry B. Monday I have pattern writing. Tuesday I haven't decided. Wednesday live. Thursday, I forgot about Saturday's live, but Thursday the blanket, and next Friday the jacket at the beginning. Mary has encouraged me to drink. I know, Ryan, I think it's a good idea to have this water. I don't like the idea of drinking too much because it makes me sick in the tummy. But, you know, in no more than 1.5 liters a day, I just can't. I can't cope anymore. After that, I start getting sick in the tummy. But 1.5 liters is good. Better than not having what I used to have, which was nothing. Except on Wednesday and Saturday, I had that cup of water, that 1 cup. I'd probably drink a half, sometimes 3/4. Would be lucky if I drank the full cup. Was the only water I drank during the week. That was at all. That was the only water I drank before I started the program. So being on the program, I knew there was going to be some weight loss. But I tell you what, I was a bit sad the other day because I looked, the weight loss is slow, right? I'm thinking, how slow is this weight loss? It's not really happening for me. Then I looked at the measurements because you've got to measure yourself as well. I thought, I'm like 15 centimeters down. I thought it was 20, but I was wrong. 15 centimeters down on my waist. What? So something is working. The weight is not dropping. The inches are dropping, which is odd. But it's only because I'm probably building muscle. There's a lot of weight work in there. I don't even use the amount of weights they tell me because it's way too heavy. But there you go. It's the centimeters that are counting. I got a shock the other day. I said, no, let me check again. Oh, that's good. There's a lot to lose there. I could see that. But I was shocked when I saw that. I thought, wow. But anything I did, any change that I made would have made a difference because my life is sedentary. This job, to do this job, it's all sedentary. So anything I changed would have made a little difference. So there you go. And I changed everything. I changed my water intake. I changed my walking. I changed working out with, everything. The only thing I haven't changed is I really haven't focused on nutrition. Now, my trainer said this week, I really want you to focus on nutrition. And the reason is because to do the nutrition, I got to organize the meals. And it means I have to organize the meals for the whole family. And I don't want to do 2 different meals. And I don't know if they're going to like the meals that I'm going to be cooking. So I've been doing a few of the meals and a few of them not, right? So I've been doing 2 different types of meals. So there you go. All right. I'm trying to find a large water bottle to have my night on the to have it on a nightstand. Yeah, good job, Mary. I have busy myself. I have to be busy. Yes, myself. Water time. Water time says green. Thank you. Fluffy. That's my main culprit. Bread. I love bread. I do like my pasta, but I don't always eat pasta. Like, some days, like usually Wednesday's our pasta night. Like tonight, we're not doing pasta. I bought some lamb meat for tonight. And we're doing boiled veggies, and we're putting a little bit of oil, lemon, and salt on those boiled veggies, mix them all up, and that's how we're doing it, right? But I do like my pasta. It's not a big thing. The bread is a big thing. I eat a lot of bread. I do. I have toast in the morning, and if I don't have my nutrition menu working for me at lunchtime, I'll eat a sandwich at lunchtime. So that's 4 slices of bread during the day, which is a bad thing. So that's got to change, right? Don't give up bread completely. Just don't eat it as much as I do. So yeah, I used to eat a lot of pasta years ago. I love my pasta. It's like, I can't give it up. But I don't eat it a lot now. It's probably every second week, every second Wednesday that I have it. And sometimes we miss a few Wednesdays in a row where I don't have it at all. I do like to have it on the weekend with the kids. When they come over, I'll make like a little pasta dish. But it's not every weekend. And in fact, I don't remember the last time we did it. So there you go. Bread. Bread is the biggest culprit. Bread, 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 and more bread. And let's do the live chat again. It's okay. I have to keep refreshing my live chat because it just disappears on me today. I don't know why. This happens occasionally. Once a month, something like this happens where the chat doesn't work. It's becoming an ongoing thing for me. All right. So keep your eyes peeled for the jacket information. If I get all the information ready before Friday and before Thursday, you might see that go up early, but I doubt it. I'm still holding it out till Friday. But we'll see how we go. All right. That's it, guys. I do want to let you know tomorrow is a Cherry Bees Live Antics project. Keep your eyes peeled for that. I don't eat much bread. It's potatoes that get me. I love potatoes, but I haven't been eating it. You know what I've been doing? Slicing sweet potato, putting a little tiny bit of oil in a bowl, very little, and put some salt, tossing it all up and just putting it on a tray in the oven and then eating that. It comes out a bit weird, but I like them. And sweet potato is very healthy for you, apparently. I don't eat much bread, even though I love bread. I love bread like water, like you guys love water. It's just, it goes down so quickly. I think also here in Australia, we're very much a sandwich country. And when we have our sausage sizzle, we have a sausage where we, put on the barbecue, and then we pop it in a piece of bread, sauce on top, and off we go. But that's actually an Aussie thing, I think. Obviously, it's the same overseas, but we're very much into the bread, yeah? Baked sweet potatoes are excellent. Never tried them. Baked, never tried them. Worth a try. Apparently, it's a good product to use. It's a good vegetable to use if you've got like diabetes or something. It's a good one to use for that. So obviously, it's good for weight loss. Not perfect. You don't live on it. It's like anything. You don't live on it. I used to live on bread like water. It's unbelievable. I thought bread was healthy all those years. Sandwiches was our lunch to go. Well, look, it is still healthy. They tell you still need bread, yeah? Just the way we have it a lot here. Like I'll have toast in the morning and then I'll have sandwich for lunch. It's ridiculous. Too much bread, yeah? You love vegetables, Cherry B. I'm not a grand lover of vegetables, but I eat vegetables. I actually, for someone who is quite big, I'm not even a grand lover of desserts. I don't care for desserts. We don't even have desserts after any of our meals here. I've never cooked a dessert after the meal. Usually if there's guests coming, we'll have something here, but I'll never cook it after a meal. We never have a dessert. It's not what we do. My problem is veggies and fruit. Mine is bread. It is bread. I know it's bread. Like, I will eat bread and I will just dump everything on it. I love a good Vegemite sandwich. I love a peanut butter sandwich. We're sandwich people here in Australia. We love our bread. There you go. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. I do want to say get ready for the Live Antics project tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. It goes up on Friday. You don't like veggies or fruit. You don't like many of them. Okay, I got you. But I'm going to head off, guys. It's getting a bit long, and I will see everyone on Saturday mornings live. Don't forget the jacket is coming, not this Friday, Friday week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. When I have all the colours all sitting on my table, roaring and ready to go, I may even get an opportunity to wind some of those colours up. If they're the 200 grand scheme, I probably won't. If anything, there's two little piles of little greens or whatever colour I've chosen, reds or oranges, whatever colour I've chosen. If they're small, I will wind them up. And I'll pop them all in a bag and have them sitting here. And I'll do a top down either here or on the workstation. And you can have a look at the colours nice and slowly. And you can have a look at the amounts and all sorts of things. First, we'll just talk about the colours right here. I'll just show them here, the skeins, when they come in, if I haven't got them or when I take them off the shelf. Then later, we can talk about the amounts and everything else. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. Share the love, guys. Don't hoarder it. Share it. And I will see you. Oh, you made it to Miss. Oh, I know. Sorry, Rachel. We'll see you soon, honey. We've got to go, darling. Water time says green. Thank you very much for joining us. I will see everyone on Saturday's mornings live. And ciao for now. Look, try to be good, yeah? Bye. Oops. It's not going. Doesn't want to go. Bye.